You know, I got to give the Coast Guard a shout out yesterday. A submarine still somewhat submerged under the water. The Coast Guard seizes it. A cutter pulls up alongside this submarine, tries to get them to stop. One of the Coast Guardsmen jumped on top of the submarine, gets the hatch open. Of course, once the hatch is open, they're not going down anyway. Gets the hatch open. 17,000 pounds of cocaine seized on this go-round. I'm not going to try to, spin all of this into for President Trump. But you know what? Since President Trump has been in office, particularly in the last 2 months, with the surge that we put in place to stop this, we have probably seized more drugs coming or attempting to come across our border. This submarine was in international waters. So they are in the Pacific, in the southeastern part of the Pacific, when they confiscated it and found this. And with every one of these busts like they've had, they're saving lives. They're saving lives. That's off the streets. It is amazing. And I'll tell you, when you give our defenders of freedom, our defenders of America, the military, the National Guard, the Coast Guard, our Border Patrol, when you give them the resources, you give them the money, when you give them the pat on the back to say, hey, I've got your back, I am standing with you, like this president has done, everything changes. Because these men and women on the front lines feel empowered. They know that the president has got their back. They know that there's never going to be any kind of grief that they're going to get in any way, shape, or form. You know that if you use up resources and you need more, you have a president that can look at what you've done with the resources that you have and say, they got to have it. I mean, that is so empowering, and that's what we've done. So I commend the U.S. Coast Guard. You guys, you men and women, and I know I'm not supposed to say guys, but all of you, we are so grateful to you. Hey, I want to thank you for watching the clip. We sure do appreciate it. Would you go right now, click on that subscribe button if you haven't already. That helps us. We would appreciate it. Thanks again.